All right, so let's look at the spectrum of superpowers in terms of the characters from the different groups that we've been looking at. So from Friends, we've got Joey Tribbiani. He's our social butterfly. He's constantly optimistic, constantly trying to move people around, and he's got energy from others. He's always full of energy. So yeah, he's the consummate extrovert, always trying to meet new people. So not from history, but from popular culture, I would say Jimmy Fallon is definitely an extrovert. He's constantly bringing the energy to every situation that he is. On his show, he was constantly being assertive and getting guests to do things that were kind of crazy and wacky and funny. But he definitely brought a lot of energy, and we definitely would influence people to do things and to get them motivated to go in certain directions. So he had this energy that was contagious, and just his smile and his engagement with people was constantly there. So his personality was constantly looking for the fun and constantly influencing, moving people towards it. So an exciting individual in popular history. So Han Solo, he's the character from Star Wars who's charming, outgoing, thrives in action, constantly optimistic. We can do it, and just would jam the Millennium Falcon through every little nook and cranny in the world and woohoo his way through the world and try to get others to follow him. So come and do what I'm doing. And so he was a leader and the life of the party. So those are some figures that you can keep in your mind just to try to not only organize it around the ideas, but around characters that you've experienced. So I encourage you to do that with people that you know that fit these characteristics and keep them in your mind to be a good organizing factor for how to remember the trait of extroversion. Okay, let's look at the spectrum of superpowers in terms of strengths and weaknesses. So these people can have optimistic, energizing, and assertive directioning in their lives. And they can also be danger blind. They can miss the introverts, the persons that are low on this particular spectrum, and they can tend to push people around. Because they're highly assertive, they're not always looking to see how other people feel in a situation. They can often just be consumed with where they think things should go. So they often need to be moderated by a few other people on their team. But when it's time to get up and go, they're great people to have around because they'll get everyone moving in the right direction. So great people to have around with some weaknesses that you need to be aware of.